Well, I'm going to be real brief. I don't want to come out here and blow my own horn. I don't want to toot my own horn, but toot.
That's insane. That's insane. You know what I mean? But that's just the way that, you know, things are being ran now. They're trying to erase everything. And people don't realize it, because some people don't realize it, and the other half that do realize it is just letting it go because they're so used to their iPhone. They're used to spending $1,500 on their iPhone 15 for no fucking reason when you can spend whatever on Android that does the same thing, but they don't get it. They don't get it. They want the newest toy to say, hey, look, I spent $1,500 on this iPhone when I'm walking down the street with an Android, so why did you do that? And they don't even know why they did it. That's the trap and the programming. And that's why it's so easy for those type of people to vote their rights away. It's so very easy for them to vote their rights away because they're so busy. Oh, I spent 50. I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. And the government and the corporations, I'm not going to even say the government. I'm going to say the corporations, because the corporation is becoming the government. These corporations, they hire people. They hire people that don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing because they don't. The reason they hire people that don't know what they're doing because they're getting so many resumes that they're tired of looking at resumes. So they just hire people. And most of these people, you have a job. You don't know how to turn on the computer. They don't know how to turn on the computer. If part of your job is to turn on the computer, to use that computer, to use the software, to do your job, and you don't know how to turn on the computer, you know what I mean? It's like, I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. It's like, you don't know how to turn on a computer? Oh, I'm not computer savvy. I don't know how to do this. Okay, but you need certain programs to do your job. You don't know how to turn on the computer to get to those certain programs to do your job. What do you know how to do? And corporations are full of these things. And it comes to the point where it's like, we hire you, you're disposable. So if you uprise and say, hey, why don't we do this? You're like, you're done. We'll get rid of you. So we live in a capitalist country. And it's a dangerous thing to a point. It's a good thing because, we can make capital, but it also lets a lot of loopholes for corporations to damn near become the government. To say, hey, look, everybody here works for a corporation because they're getting rid of everything in our country. All the small jobs, all this, and there's not going to be nothing left but factory and corporation jobs. So if the corporation says you can't do this, you can't do that, it's going to be to the point where you're not allowed to have this type of person in your house. If we catch you doing this, you can't work here. And if you're living good, they'll pay you good. But if you get caught doing what they don't want you to do, you're going to lose your job and your livelihood. We need to get off of that. There's no more local businesses to where we're self-dependent. The capitalist country that we live in is almost drowning us in capitalism from corporations. People have to realize that is going on right now. Walmart, Dollar General, all these different corporations that are coming in our neighborhoods that think they're doing us good, they're not doing us good. They're keeping us trapped.
And they're slave goods from China.
Exactly. Slave goods from China. They're keeping us not being able to open up local businesses, mom and pop shops. If we can't compete with China if they're coming here. So it's killing the local businesses, the mom and pop shops. And we have to depend on these corporations. They can go in at any time and clear the shelves and say there's no more food, there's a food shortage. Meanwhile, they have a factory that's holding all the food and they're just saying it. So this capitalist country that we live in is drowning us in capitalism. And we have no control over it because we can't get no capital. People need to realize that. People really need to realize that. You can be happy with your iPhone 15, but when you ain't got nothing to eat, your iPhone can't give you nothing to eat. It's crazy, It's really nuts. People really have to understand what is going on right in front of them, right in front of their face. They're waving this stuff in front of you. Nanny boo boo, you need this, you need this, you need this. And then, you know, and another thing people got to watch out for. I'm not trying to slander anybody, but I'm going to say it. That Temu thing, people need to understand that. You know, the slogan is "Shop like a billionaire." And people take that in for a second. Shop like a billionaire. What the fuck are you saying? Shop like a billionaire. Think about that. Temu, I'm shopping. They have a commercial every time you turn around, and it's on. Temu too. I bought a lot of stuff from there and all that, and then I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. They tricked me one time. They tricked me. I went and spent $100 and something thinking I was going to get $300 and something of free shit. But turned out I got $300 and something in coupons that I had to spend that day. $15 here, $45 here, but you have to spend this amount to get that. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. Temu is another corporation from China coming in here and taking us out and making it to the point where we cannot.
Our American flags are made in China.
Exactly, bro. It's, you know, we're not doing it. The mom and pop shops are not going to be mom and pop shops. They're going to be lucky spots, and the corporation's going to have to let it happen. There's going to be no more government because the government is going to be the corporations because they're already sold out. The corporations are already sold out. Our government, for Congress, is already bought in by the corporations. The capitalism is working for the government that's supposed to represent us, but it's not working for us.
When last year I spent more money on spilled liquor in bars from one side of this world to the other than you made